Welcome back to the We Are City channel to FC 26 career mode. Things looking pretty good in the title race. City are 1 point behind Chelsea and things are looking tight right at the top of that table. What is in store though for today's episode? Well, we've got our game against Spurs away from home to kick things off, and then it is Southampton at home. Into the January transfer window, into January 2030 that we're in now. We'll face Newcastle away, we'll play Liverpool away, and we'll play Arsenal at home as well. So quite a lot of games coming thick and fast at the moment. The next episode looks difficult as well. United, Real Madrid, Preston, North End, Forest, Real Madrid, Strasbourg. I mean, very difficult games in the month of January. February is where hopefully things get a little bit easier. The question is Chelsea being top of the table? When do we face them? We face them at home on the 16th. That's interesting. They've already beaten us once this season. Let's get straight into the episode. This away game to Tottenham Hotspur. It's also worth noting that there has been a bit of an injury in the squad. Jason Steele's picked up a 12-day injury, a foot injury, and he's not the only man injured because so is Destiny Udogie. He's going to be out for 5 weeks with a shoulder injury picked up in training. Well, for today, Vincent Kompany is trying to switch things up a little bit in his side against Spurs. We're going to go to a 4-1-3-2. Very different sort of way to line up. So Verbruggen in goal, Trent, Diamande, Vardiol and Ait-Nouri the back four. Captain Roger in the holding role with Semenyo and Foden in the wide areas. Shirky in the 10 today. And then it's Bellingham and Haaland through the middle now. I was sure about playing Bellingham maybe off the left and Foden up top. We'll see in game who works better in those areas. On the bench we've got O'Reilly, Livramento, Kusanov, Lukeba, Anderson, Sullivan, Nusa and Ryan McCady. So away to Tottenham Stadium to face off against the Spurs side. They're trying to build their way back up to being a top team. They're in 7th place, and they're getting there. Semenyo, Vardiol, some key players in City's side. Semenyo, our top goal scorer right now. So Spurs line up in a 4-3-3. It is Mediogori on the bench with Rennes, Xavi Simons, Amadou Bessa, Ashley Phillips, Archie Gray, Velis, Odobert, and Christian Romero. So Mike Mayan starts in goal. It's Pedro Porro, Dragoshin Danzo, and Juan Miranda the back four. Madison, Kulusevski, and George Abbott the attacking midfield three. Brent Johnson, Matthias Tell and Savinho, the exciting and pacey front three. Trent, well taken by Trent into Shirky. Rodri. Foden. Behind to Ait-Nouri. Back across the box here. Bellingham with a header and into the hands of Maignan. Rodri. Shirky. Semenyo. Cuts out initially. Trent picks it up. Shirky again. Bellingham. Through to Foden. Foden! Oh, Dragoshin. Good defending again. Last-ditch defending from Spurs. Bellingham. Over top here. Semenyo onside. Erling Haaland! 1-0 Manchester City. What a ball by Jude Bellingham. What a run by Semenyo. And a finish for Erling Haaland. Only his 8th this season. But he's building his way back to his best. Great ball by Bellingham, that is. Semenyo makes the run off this right. An assist for Haaland. Space for Foden. Ait-Nouri continues his run here. Ait-Nouri into the box. Haaland is there for 2. Erling Haaland makes it 2. A double for Haaland, who is very much back, it feels like. In the last few episodes, he's got back to the Haaland we know. For Erling Haaland, getting back to his best. Ball into Ait-Nouri by Phil Foden. Lifted in. Fantastic volley. 2-0 Manchester City. Away from Trent. Kulusevski, Abbott. Diamande doesn't make the challenge there. Abbott still. Step overs in behind to Brent Johnson. Across to Matthias Tell. What a save by Verbruggen. And City get it away somehow. And here's Anderson and Sullivan and Anderson. And Sullivan, City counter here. Cavan. Trent. On towards McCady. In towards Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham and a big save. It's a little bit of a change of formation. A new way of thinking for Vincent Kompany's side. It's worked pretty well if you ask me. Full-time whistle goes. Tottenham 0, City 2. Haaland with a double. City starting to feel like we're back. What makes us a game against 17th place Southampton home actually, in which City just scrape away. They just scrape away with 3 points. An 82nd minute winner from Mohamedou Sangare. Bellingham on the score sheet, as well as Ryan Shirky as well, gets City to 3 points, but Southampton nearly get a result at the Etihad. So recent wins keep us within the 1 point of the league leaders. Chelsea not too far away from them. United in 3rd and Villa in 4th, Arsenal in 5th, Liverpool in 6th, Newcastle up next, who we face at St James's Park in 7th. Fulham also in 8th, all on 30 points there. We're starting to pull away from them, aren't we? Both us and Chelsea. What we used last time out really worked, this 4-1-2-1-2. So we're going to use it again. But the only change we're going to make in the side is Kisanov comes in for Diamande. And Phil Foden this time starts the top. And Bellingham on that left-hand side drifting inside. Bellingham can play there. It's those two players that we find difficult to find spaces for them. But let's see how those two do. And then we can even change maybe to try Semenyo there at some point, Shirky there at some point. It's going to be quite fluid. But I think Bellingham in the false nine worked really well. We're going to give a go with Foden today and Bellingham off that left-hand side. And there is an interview for the Newcastle players ready for a big game at St James's Park as they look to push their way up the table. Mark Guy has scored 2 in his last 2, the Newcastle striker, under new manager Adoni Iraola. Newcastle line up in a 4-3-3 formation. Apollo is on the bench with Javi Rodriguez, Jacob Ramsey, William Asula, David Schürrle, Harvey Barnes, Joe White, Alexis Salamakers and Tail TT. So it's former City man James Trafford in goal. Carmona, Chow, Botman and Svensson the back for Jolinton, Tonali and Nick Voltemade in the 10. Interesting. With Roger Fernandez on the right, signed from Saudi this summer. Mark Guy through the middle and Anthony Gordon off the left. That is a very attacking side. Voltemade in the 10. I look forward to seeing how he does that. Towards Aitnuri. Into Haaland, good pass. Back onto Shirky, he's in behind here. It's Shirky! It's 1-0 Manchester City. How long did that take? 3 minutes and 40 seconds and City have the lead. And Ryan Shirky scores his 8th of the season. Alan White to Aitnuri. Inside to Shirky. Another assist for Aitnuri. And a really good finish finds the back of the net. Very, very good finish from Ryan Shirky. Rodri. Bellingham. Good ball to Haaland. Back to Jude here. Back onto Haaland again, and Haaland is in. And Erling Haaland to make it 2-0 Manchester City. Haaland is back to his best. 10 in 18, he's really back now. 2-0 Manchester City already in Newcastle. Bellingham to Haaland, who's working well off that left-hand side. Foden through the middle with Erling. 2-0 Manchester City. And no chance Haaland's keep stopping that one from scoring in the back of the net. 10 in 18, which is lower than ever for Erling Haaland, but consistently now he's scoring nearly 1-2 a game. Kusanov. Rodri. Bellingham. Space to Aitnuri, goes inside to Shirky instead. Shirky then works it wide to Semenyo. Options the box is Haaland here. And he falls to Phil Foden, the volley in. And stand to James Trafford, what a chance of Foden. Foden. On towards Bellingham here. And Bellingham past Carmona with good skill. And Bellingham drives here. Shirky. Aitnuri. Shirky. Jude Bellingham. Rodri. Trent. In towards Semenyo on the volley. Good save by Trafford. Kadu. Trent. Into the middle. Anderson, the former Newcastle man. What a miss. Kadu. Oh, taking off him, Trent. Back to Trent. Kadu, Trent. Across the box. Haaland is there. What a save by James Trafford. Got him. Kisanov cuts that one out. Back to the goalkeeper for Bruggen. Long and away, we won't make it. Another 2-0 win. Another clean sheet. Another good performance from this City side away from home. Well, City face off against Liverpool next in the Premier League. Away at Anfield, but there's lots of transfer news going on. Prestiani has confirmed that Feyenoord has shown interest in him at Lille. But not really big moves, but big moves. Leeds United, Sheldershup's been player of the month in the Premier League. But more so, some of the moves. You can see Tavares attracted interest. You've got Stade Rennais and Brentford in contact for Fresneda. The team of the season, the team of the year, Vinny Jr. expected in there with Erling Haaland, Kvaratskhelia and Desiree Doué. Semenyo looking to impress, leading continues to impress. He's at top of the assist charts. Brighton might want Adam Leitao from Liverpool, wow. And defenders also, Brighton looking at is Arsenal's Kanate. But I saw some transfers happen. There you are, Victor Boniface. Open day transfer window moves from Frankfurt to Barcelona. So they've got Marmoush, Isak and Boniface now in those forward areas. Well, it's Liverpool up next, and this is side we're going to go with Verbruggen in goal. Trent, Diamande and Lekeva partner at the back today. Aitner at left back. Captain Rodri in the middle with Bellingham, Shirky, Semenyo in the three supporting the Haaland and Phil Foden front line. Sangare, Newsom, Kedu, Anderson on the bench with O'Reilly, Livramento, Kusanov and Vardiol as well. We're at Anfield. Difficult task for Manchester City. We know we need to be at our best to beat this particular Liverpool side. They are top quality. So Liverpool line up in the 3-2-4-1. Pesci, Hakimi, Janssen, 95 rated on the bench. Visser, Stevenson, Ferran Torres, Andy Moss, Bajcetic and Ramsey on the bench. Marashvili starts in goal with Gomez, Kubasi and Medellin back three. Van den Broek and McAllister in the midfield two with Curtis Jones, Van den Broek on the right. McAllister and Curtis Jones in the midfield two with Kumas on the left. And it's Florian Wirtz and Dominic Szoboszlai in behind the killer man, the best player we've probably come up against alongside Ekitike and Lamine Yamal probably. It is Kylian Mbappe. Shirky. Foden. Semenyo. Haaland! 1-0 Manchester City. Well, there we are. We absolutely cut Liverpool apart in the opening 5 minutes here. Haaland gets his 11th of the season. Shirky into Foden. What a ping out to Semenyo. And he cracks in the back of Erling Haaland for his 11th of the season. I tell you what, he's really picking up his goal record now, Haaland. He's nearly 2 a game at the moment. Getting back to his best. Had a slow start to the season, 11 now in 19. Shirky. Semenyo. Back to Shirky. Back wide to Semenyo. Cross in. Jude Bellingham! Oh! And the header's right at the goalkeeper, Marashvili. It should be 2. And towards Bellingham. Haaland. Shirky. Into Phil Foden here. Foden against Italy out. Foden. Haaland. Semenyo is there. Oh, no, I think Erling Haaland's offside. Szoboszlai. Wirtz blocked away. Bellingham on. Shirky away to Foden. Counter City. Foden to Haaland. Is he onside here? I think he is. Erling Haaland's in. Haaland! Oh my God, what a miss. Trent back in the middle again here. Jude. Shirky. Trent. Over top here. Oh, the diving header! 2-0 City. Trent finds Haaland. And we score again. Haaland could have had and should have had a hat-trick today. 2-0 Manchester City. You're unlucky. Wirtz. Runners. One of them is Kylian Mbappe. When he's wrong. Oh, here we go. Oh, Verbruggen, brilliant. McAllister. Oh, so annoying. Verbruggen, brilliant save on Mbappe. And McAllister scores anyway. This is brilliant. Just can't cut it out. McAllister it comes back to. It's a wonderful strike into the top corner over Verbruggen. 2-1. Liverpool back in this one at the 65th minute mark. Shirky. Bellingham. In behind to Haaland here. Haaland away from Kubasi. Haaland still. Kubasi, great defending. Goal kick. Come on. Where's Lekeva playing forward here? He's worried about Mbappe. Vardiol, brilliant. Oh, he's been robbed. With the ball there. Szoboszlai cut out by O'Reilly. Again, it goes back to Liverpool. That is a joke. How many times does the ball go back to Liverpool there? McAllister gets his second of the game, 2-2. The chances we've had, and every time we tackle them there, Liverpool, the ball went straight back to them. It's like the game wanted it to happen. Go. Bellingham. Semenyo, of course you blow the full-time whistle. A 2-2 draw. We dropped points. Dominated that game. Better side. And EA scripted it at the end. Because why does that ball keep going back to Liverpool? Well, the enemy, formerly of Deportivo A Coruña, he is joining Bayer Leverkusen on a transfer. Apparently Trent and Livramento are targets for Chelsea, being top of the table. We're not selling to a top of the table side, are we? Isak, 22 goal involvement to the moment in La Liga. He's been a very good signing for them alongside Marmoush. Haaland, standout, leads the way in terms of goal involvement, 17. 12 goals, 5 assists. Well, last year the team this season for UEFA was purely Manchester City players. This year it's a little bit different. It's a mixture of City players, PSG players, and one Saudi Pro League player. There was a City player. So Bellingham, Foden, Rodri, Haaland, Aitner and Vardiol in there from City. Vitinha, Cavalier, Pacho and Alvaro Carreras of Paris Saint-Germain. And Vinny Jr. former City in the team of the season. Well, after points dropped at Anfield, we find ourselves 6 points behind the league leaders Chelsea, but with the game in hand. Our game in hand, however, is against Arsenal. Arsenal in 7th place. Not going to be easy, but we need to narrow that lead down to 3 points. Otherwise, Chelsea, 6 points clear, start to run away with the title with 21 games played, don't they? Well, Ryan Nuri misses this game today because of suspension. We go with a strong 11 once again. Vardiol comes back in for Lacaba in this particular one. And Tino Livramento will play left back in for the suspended Nuri and, of course, injured the Destiny Doggy. The bench is Lacaba, Kusanov, Riley Anderson, McAdoo, Sullivan, Nusa and Sangare. So welcome back to the Etihad Stadium for Manchester City versus Arsenal. It's first versus 7th. Arsenal not in the title race this year, but Manchester City certainly are. And to keep ourselves in that title race, 3 points here is necessary. A defeat would see us trail 6 points. League leaders Chelsea with 21 games played. A draw might be pretty bad as well. This is the Arsenal side on the bench. They've got Kepa, Jelic, Al-Mukhtar, Junior, Krupi, Ginard, Zubamendi, Gabriel Jesus, Ebachede Eze and Jakub Kiwior. So David Raya in goal. It's Yigit, Van der Brink, Mosquera and Nuno Mensch, the back four. Saka, Ødegaard, Rice, Martinelli, the midfield four. And it's Max Doman in behind Ugo Ekitike up top. Great switch towards Nuri. Or to Livramento it is today. Shirky pass one challenge. Bellingham. Foden. Shirky. Livramento. Well, it back to Erling Haaland. He's done it again. Brilliant from Livramento at left back. Haaland does it again. 1-0 Manchester City. 30 and 20 now. He's back to his best. He's back to his goal scoring best. Brilliant from Shirky to Livramento. And a wonderful finish from Erling Haaland. 1-0 City against the Arsenal. Semenyo. Shirky. Wide to Semenyo. What a ball by Shirky. Semenyo. Bellingham. 2-0 City. What a hit by Jude Bellingham. In the box. There to finish. Signature celebration. 2-0 Manchester City. Brilliant from City's Shirky. What a ball again by Shirky. He's been incredible. Back to Semenyo. Cracked in by Bellingham. And Shirky onto Semenyo. Haaland. Foden. Foden! Oh! Saved by Raya. Martinelli. Trent can't cut that one out. Ødegaard back wide to Martinelli. Oh dear. Max Doman. 2-1 Arsenal. Pull one back. And we're punished. And the youngster scores, Max Doman. Shirky. Haaland. Back onto Jude Bellingham. Trouble for the opposition. Bellingham! Saved by Raya with a strong left hand. The pressure on. No man. Away from Phil Foden. Martinelli away from Semenyo. Good play from Martinelli. Oh, Semenyo nicks it. Shirky. Haaland's in again. Haaland again! Rolls it past Raya. 3-1 City. He is back. Erling Haaland is back. Slow start to the season. Not so slow now. And Ryan Shirky's ran the show today. What a ball through to Erling Haaland. Slides in. Beats the goalkeeper to it just. But it's enough, isn't it, from Erling Haaland to slide it past the goalkeeper, David Raya. TK. Rice. It's good play from Arsenal. It's Rice. It's great from Rice. It's brilliant from Rice. 3-2. Trent really poor there defensively. Rice makes it 3-2 before half time. Lock up this Arsenal team a little bit more, don't we? Doman. And there you go. What a sub that is. 3-3. And the opening seconds, TK scores. Terrible. TK slams in for 3-0. Oh dear. Trent down to Semenyo again. Oh, Semenyo, what are you doing now? That's 2 missed kicks from Semenyo in as many minutes. And Doman in behind to Saka. And Rice again! Oh, and a save by Verbruggen. Oh, Yoshko. Just go back to the keeper there. Saka's in. 4-3 Arsenal. Every mistake is punished. Bellingham. Haaland. Semenyo. Haaland in behind here. Bellingham! Oh, he's got to score. Zubamendi. Eze. He's past Trent there. And past Diamande. A chance here for Eze, who makes it 5-3. Terrible. The defence. Been so good to start the episode. Here is Sullivan. Shiki. Noosa. Haaland at far post. 5-4. It's not over yet. We've got some late draws against teams, and Haaland just might do it again. 15-20 now for Erling Haaland. Shiki. Oh! Oh, Shiki wins it back. Haaland. Fouled here, referee. Oh my word, he's been clattered into. No free kick. Why is that not a foul on Erling Haaland there? He's picked up an injury now. The ball through to Ekitike, we're in trouble. Diamande, what a challenge. 2 added minutes. Sullivan. Shiki. Oh, and he's bullied by Zubamendi. Shiki there. Ain't got the physicality. Diamande nicks it. Shiki. Sullivan. Into Haaland here. An injured Erling Haaland. Oh, no, he gets caught by Mascara. He's supposed to be quick, but he's not. Full time, Arsenal 5, Manchester City 4. A Haaland hat-trick. He should have got 4 at the end there. He's injured as well. And his injury might just hamper us in our season. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please subscribe to the if you are new. Join the We Are City Members Club if you want to see these videos extended and early. Find out why Haaland is injured, if he's injured. How long he's injured for. We'll see you guys next time.